Hi, Patrick Pressware here. I just wanted to take a couple of minutes to share with you some of the experience that I have with my timeshare on RCI. Some things that you may or may not know depending on whether or not you have a timeshare and whether or not you're an RCI member. So I just want to share these with you and share some of the mistakes that I have made and that I'm still making, and some of the frustrations that I may experience and that you may experience. So if you can learn from this, great. And if not, well, I hope you can see what other people are maybe experiencing and help them. So first thing off is the different types of vacations that you can book through RCI. So I wanted to bring you to this page. I'm a points member, and RCI has two types or timeshare owners have two types of ownerships. One is points and one is weeks. And we're sold on the premise that points are more flexible than weeks because our points are transferable, and the points inventory is put into the pool by default versus the weeks that are deposited only if the owner decides that they're not going to use their weeks. The premise with the points is the opposite. The points are deposited automatically unless you say that you will be using them. Then your resort is reserved for you. So let's say, for example, we are, just to clarify, today we are April 11th, and I'm thinking of my vacation, which I want to take on probably the third week of July, the third or fourth week of July. So we're looking at the 16th of July time frame. So April to July, so 3 months, 4 months ahead. So you would think that in 4 months I would have some choice to look at. So let's just take a look at the different types of inventory. And I just wanted to bring your attention to the four that we have here. So you have the first is the home week. Home week is my my resort, and here for the home week you would want to look at, if you can see here, 12 to 13 months in advance. Oops, where did that go? 12 to 13 months in advance. Okay. If you look at the home resort here, is if your resort has several different locations, for example, Vacation Village is owned by Daily Management Resorts. They have quite a few. I can book within that home resort network 10 months in advance. Okay. So I don't think I can. Yeah, there it is. So 11 to 12 months in advance. So we're looking at March of 2011 if I wanted to have great choice there. The next thing is standard reservation. So here you're looking at just using your points within the points network, and here you're looking at 10 months or less in advance. So now I'm looking April, July. I'm looking 4 months in advance, and I could have been looking. July was 7, so I could have been looking in November for July. If that makes sense. Okay. But in November, I'm not thinking summer. I'm thinking Christmas. And in spring break, I'm thinking spring break. Now spring break is done. I'm thinking summer. The next thing is weeks. Like I said before, there's two types of ownerships. There's the points ownerships and there's the weeks ownerships. So the weeks, you're looking at 10 days to 24 months in advance. So this is the longest window of opportunity. So I could have been looking for July of 2010 actually in August of 2008, and I was not thinking of July 2010 and August of 2008, but that's just me. Okay, so those are the four different things. So let's take a look now. I'll just go with this one first. I'm looking for July. I'd like to go in Canada, let's say Quebec somewhere in July. So I will scroll down and find Canada, Quebec. Canada, oh, there it is. Canada, Quebec. And I will say I want to go. My computer's doing funky stuff on me, but anyway. July to, I think it's 24, 31, okay, 31 July. I'm looking for 7 days, and I want a minimum 2-bedroom. Okay, so let's see what we can find. So this is the warning with points. 4 months in advance, there is absolutely no inventory. Okay, let's see now if I go with, we'll go back to a week's reservation. See if there's any week's inventory available. Okay, so I want Quebec and no second choice. And I want to look at 3 weeks because we only have a 3-week window for our vacation. And I want a 2-bedroom. Let's continue. Sorry. You see this here? Sorry, we did not find a match for your search. Okay. Please modify your search criteria. So, nothing for me. Okay. Now, I just wanted to show you something else. So we found out that there's no points and there's no weeks inventory. There's another option in RCI, which is extra vacations and last call vacations. Okay, so here you're not using your points, you're actually going to pay for hotel stays. So I've just out of curiosity, I want to show you something. So I'm going to put in the same criteria for the extra vacations. I want July 2010. I want Canada. Eastern Canada. Quebec. There are 2 resorts, and neither of them have 2-bedroom. Okay. So here we've got a 1-bedroom, and here we've got a studio. So we have no luck finding anything with the extra vacations. And I just wanted to show you something here for last call. If you didn't know, last call gives you the current month and next month. So if I'm looking in July, I can't find anything for last call at the moment, okay? Because I can only use April or May. So the point I'm trying to make here is a simple one. I believe I'm like most people. I'm thinking of summer vacation now. I'm not thinking of summer vacation a year in advance. So for me, the RCI is a bit of a pain in the butt because I'm always finding that I can't find what I need. And in the past, I have found what I've wanted, but it's only been through the extra vacations. So I've actually had to pay and not use my points. So what happens is now is that I'm using my points for my home resort, but I get to rarely use them to stay at other resorts. I end up staying at other resorts with extra vacations, or using my points for hotel stays, which I actually did this spring break when we went to Orlando and stayed at a hotel on the Disney site. Okay, so I hope that was a bit of an enlightening experience for you, and we'll catch you next time. Cheers.